was 6 years old and sitting on the curb watching all the furniture go out of the house and wondering what's happening, not knowing exactly what was going on. And then the next thing I know is we ended up in this internment camp in a one-room structure that was all black tar. The houses all looked the same, so my mother cut out a paper duck and pasted it into the window so that when I was outside, I could know which house to go to. They had a mess hall that they turned into school, and originally I was in a school where Japanese was a language that we had as a separate subject, but when we got to the camp, that was not allowed. My mother started to think about ways to possibly get out of the situation. Somehow, Father Flanagan came to some area in the West Coast, so she thought that perhaps it would be a wise idea to maybe draft a letter to him and see if there was any possibility that my dad could be hired and we could get out of the situation. And when he received it, he appealed to the government to see if there was some way he could get us out. I'll never forget Father Flanagan coming when we arrived there in Omaha. And he came to meet us at the depot, and he brought this big brown paper bag full of candy. I'll never forget that, the big brown paper bag. He explained to us where we would be staying, and then he would be moving us into a farmhouse. Boys Town felt very, very free. There was never any discrimination of any kind. I grew up in a completely free atmosphere. I think that the love showed through. I think everyone loved their fellow man there. Everyone there worked together as a family. You could feel that. You could feel that there was a respect and a love the minute you got there. I never saw him raise his voice to anyone. He was always very placid, calm. He had a very gentle way about him. That was just his way. He shared the way he spiritually felt. That infused into every person there. He believed there's no such thing as a bad boy. He believed that everyone has good in them. And I think that when you feel that and think that, then it happens, so that all the good comes out and those bad things get pushed by the side and diminished.
Father Flanagan was able to get a place just on a corner in downtown Dodge Street, the main drag. He had a few kids, and they kind of lived together in community. They didn't have a lot, but Father Flanagan made the most of what was available to them.